Everyone, today we will be discussing about the concept of universal selectors in web programming. Okay, what are universal selectors are nothing but I want to apply certain tasks to any of the whole document, then I will be using the asterisk symbol. Okay, universal is nothing but the whole document, whichever document is there, I want to select and I want to apply some format to that particular document, then I will be using this universal selector. So universal selector, it uses a symbol star which is being used to give certain format to the whole document. Okay, how it is being used we will be discussing through the example here. You can check out here. In the beginning you have the HTML, then head, then title, sample CSS is there, and style it is of type. Your cascaded style sheet is being used, which is of type text. It is said to be using the type text here. Okay, and the font family, it is said to be which is being used. You are using the star symbol here, means what? Whichever format we are using here of the font format here, it will be applied for the whole document. Whatever it is being considered in the document, it will be applied with the same font and it will be using the same color for the whole document. Font family, you are using the Lucidia calligraphy, it is being used. And here the style is closed, head is closed, then body open. We are taking here 4 headings, you can check out here, of Puneet Rajkumar. 4 headings, H1, H2, H3 and paragraph. So this is being considered and the body close and HTML is close. When this happens, at this time you can check out here what is the output of the document which we will be considering. The document says what? It is said to be having the various font format as we took. It is said to be Puneet Rajkumar. So it had H1, H2 and H3 and the paragraph. So this is the output for the universal selector. Whichever selector, same font you can check out. It is using the same font style, okay, and it is using the same color which is being given there. So it is called as the universal selector. Okay. So next another part is there called as pseudo class. So this pseudo classes in the web programming are used to do some dynamic changes within the document. Okay, remember, if you want to do dynamic changes within the document, for example, if I move the mouse up or down, left or right, it should be giving certain changes to that particular text which we are considering, document which we are considering. So that is being done through the help of the pseudo classes. Okay, so it has one of the example is being considered. Two points are being considered. One is focus and hover. Focus and hover is nothing. Focus is when I am using that part in that particular section. Hover is nothing but when I move out of the section, then it is hover. So here an example is being considered. So what the example says is you have HTML, head, title, sample, CSS and style, same it is text / CSS is being considered. Fine. It has two parts. One is input type and the another input type. First one is focus, which is using the font family Lucida calligraphy, color is purple and font size is 100. It is being considered. Next, input hover. Focus is nothing but I will be keeping the cursor in that point and I am typing, that is focus. And hover is nothing but I am moving the cursor somewhere else, that is the hover part. So hover has the font, that is Lucidia handwriting, then you have violet color and font size is 40. You may change the colors here. If you want to change it to some other color, you can change it to that particular color. Okay, so when we use this program and afterwards you have the style close, head close. In the body you are taking a form. Okay, you are taking a form here. It has form action. In that you are considering the label in the paragraph. In that label it has the name. Okay, name. In name I am considering the input type which is accept certain text. Input type, it is taking certain text and the label is closed. Then form close, body close and HTML. When you take this one, when we execute the program through saving it through .html, then running the CSS file, what happens is you get a form like this. Okay. So when you get the form like this, you can check out in the form as we took here, name, it is being considering the name part here from the label, and it is accepting certain text tag. It will be accepting that particular text tag. Okay. So first step that one. Second step, so you have what? Second step, the placing the mouse pointer here. The mouse pointer is being placed here. When it is being placed, and next step, when you are said to be entering the data into the text box, you are said to be having, this is called as what? Focus. Okay, the mouse pointer is focusing in this particular area. Okay, sorry. This mouse pointer is said to be focusing in this particular area, and afterwards what it is happening is, in the step 4 you can check out for the font, when the mouse pointer is taken away, nothing but hovering happens. When the mouse pointer is taken away, which is called as hovering also, you get an output like this. It is changed with the font size, everything is being changed. Like this way, you are using the focus and hover or any other aspects in the concept of pseudo classes. Okay, thank you.